Here is an example of strategy pattern being used in typical game environment. Assume that you can shoot a missile in the game, and then missile has some graphic animation. When it's just launched, it travels to a target, and as it hits the target, it explodes. So you have two strategies in launched animation and the explosion animation. So in this UML diagram, the participant context is the missile, and then the participant strategy is animator, and we have two concrete animation: launched animation and explosion animation. So the context holds a reference variable to animation, and this is interface defines two behavior: how to update, how to render, and then concrete strategy, launched animation implements how to update and render. Another concrete strategy implements those behaviors as well. So here is an example in main program, which is a text-based. So we just assume that this is something going on in a graphic environment. So we have created two mixels. Those are context of the strategy pattern, and then you set the animation strategy. One launched, the other one launched as well, and then animation goes on. So missile is being launched, tracing the target, and then as M2 hits the target, we need to change the animation strategy, which is explosion animation, and then M2 is now being exploded. M1 continue to travel with a launched animation. So participant strategy interface animation simply defines two behaviors, update and render, and then we have a concrete implementation, concrete strategy. First one is launched animation, so update should be in graphical environment. So we need to update the location so that it's being launched. The render, then we need to render on the graphics screen. Another concrete strategy, explosion, is that update means the location remains the same, but because it's being exploded, the some flames should come out at the specific location, and then rendering how to render on the computer screen. Those are there. So putting all together, we are using strategy pattern for animation of a missile, whether it's being launched, traveling to the target, or the missile hits the target, it's being exploded. So that's an example of a strategy pattern.